Mitchell, Pro Wrestling Totch, talking about the Young Bucks, the Bullet Club, and the event in Chicago. Back to the event in Chicago, just briefly. You're going to be there, right? And what's your role going to be? Because you're going to be like a panelist. We're going to do some major talk about wrestling and what's happening with the Young Bucks, what's happening with all those guys in Chicago.
Yeah, in conjunction, I guess. I don't think it's an official partnership, but in association with the All In is an event called Starcast, and it takes most of the top wrestling podcasters, and most of them are wrestlers, and they're going to be there the same weekend with events. Conrad Thompson and Bruce Pritchard and Tony Schiavone and Eric Bischoff too, but Conrad Thompson is kind of the head promoter of this, and in the same hotel that people are staying in for All In, not that Saturday night of the show, but on that Friday night and all day Saturday, and some stuff after the show, and there'll be a lot of different events for people to go to, including attending a podcast of, and I have to thank you for this, because I think this is where we started this, of the Bruce Mitchell audio show, and with Wade Keller of the Torch hosting, and people will be able to be there live, answer questions, and there may be some other events as far as podcasting goes, some unique things coming down the line. So at least
are those podcasts available for free on the internet?
This I think will be available for free, and it'll be something where, but it'll also be something where VIP members who are already there will be able to get in.
So it'll be tied in with the Torch mainly.
Yeah, and it's like you pay your it's tied into the Torch, but you pay your fee to Starcast itself, and go from there. But I think
who's the main guy hitting it up?
Conrad Thompson.
He is the main man. Conrad Thompson.
My old friend Conrad Thompson. So it's going to be an interesting mix of personalities, and maybe the biggest gathering of Torch either clientele or potential clientele in one place without other folks there that I've ever heard of. So I'm really looking forward to this on Labor Day weekend. And again, the biggest independent show in many, many years in the United States. So, I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a fan base that's going to will it to a great show, and then it's going to be part of all of this, the storyline of the Bullet Club headed into the Cow Palace in New Japan's, coming back to the United States. So that audit with Cody and Omega. So and then an NWA title defense. I mean, we're sitting in the shadows of the Greensboro Coliseum, and so Nick Aldis defending against the American Dream.
Or the American Nightmare.
The American Nightmare, the American Dream's son. And so you wonder whether that's going to be a title change.
And I guess Billy Corgan going to be there, right?
I would definitely expect so.
Yeah, NWA going to get some pop out of this, going to get some plug.
He's president of the NWA and smashing some pumpkins and all that stuff. Yeah. So, I would, Dave Lagana, I definitely think we'll see all that. And whether, I think whatever happens, Cody Rhodes either winning that title or something major coming out of it.
Isn't it like a winner-take-all bout where he's supposed to get the NWA belt and the Ring of Honor belt, and Aldis wins, he gets to keep both belts? There's some kind of stipulation involved in this, isn't there?
He doesn't have the Ring of Honor belt right now.
He's going to get it before he goes, though, probably to set it up. Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah. So all those things are in conjunction, and it's a small thing, but again, to think that I'm going to go see a Rhodes challenge for the NWA title after all these years.
You never thought you'd see that again, did you?
I saw it a lot, so here it is again. And I think that guy's done a tremendous job of upping his game, particularly the acting part of it, and and thinking through a character and what he wants to portray.
Well, let's take that break then, Bruce, and come back with more. Bruce Mitchell, Pro Wrestling Totch, outside the Sheetz on Spring Garden Street at GreensboroSports.com. Back to the old days of All-to-Wall Sports Call revisited. Back at